Hello again, everyone, and welcome to another quick mini episode on Uche's Quick Takeaway. I do want to talk about this really sad video circulating the internet that just kind of got me my feelings, I'm usually not the sentimental type of person, but just watching this video just kind of made me really quite depressed. I do want to give a quick shout out to Adeola Fayohon, keeping it real with Adeola, one of my favorite journalists out there on YouTube. She's been doing a lot of great things for Africa for a while. She's basically a journalist who exposes a lot of the mess going on in Africa, a lot of the mess that African leaders put African citizens in, you know what I'm saying? So she's doing a lot of great work on her channel. If you're African living in the diaspora or living in Africa, I honestly highly recommend that you should go follow her on YouTube. She is the business, and I do want to give a quick shout out to her for talking about this, and I also want to talk about this too on my platform. Even though my platform is not nowhere close to being as big as hers, I feel the need to kind of talk about these kind of things because I feel like mainstream media would not talk about it, especially considering it has a lot to do with Black people and Africans in general. Because let's keep it real, a lot of times mainstream media has no interest in Black people's plight. So basically, this is a video of Africans who are being held in detention camps in Saudi Arabia. So once again, this whole pandemic, COVID-19 pandemic, has definitely turned the world upside down, as we all know. We've all been in this shit for almost a whole year now, and a lot of people have lost their lives, and a lot of people have lost their source of livelihood, and basically being displaced from their daily life. So as a result, a lot of Africans all around the world are facing a huge amount of discrimination. I did mention earlier a few months ago about Africans who are being illegally maltreated in China and being accused of spreading coronavirus, and unfortunately this is happening again in Saudi Arabia. A lot of Saudi people are accusing Africans of spreading coronavirus. How they're spreading this coronavirus, I have no idea. They're accusing Africans of spreading coronavirus and they were illegally deporting these Africans, without any due processing. And eventually people spoke out against it. And then instead of deporting them illegally, they're keeping them in these detention camps.
These images show the conditions of Ethiopian women in a detention center near Al Daya, Saudi Arabia. The mesh roof allows rainwater in, flooding the prison up to the women's ankles. This is just one of the prisons and detention centers where Saudi Arabia has been holding the migrants for days, weeks, and even months. In a detention center in Jizan, images from the men's facility depict hundreds of people being held in severely overcrowded and unsanitary conditions. Trash and excrement at every step, they are forced to sleep in hot, unair-conditioned rooms, tightly packed together, with limited access to water to wash. They were among the thousands of Ethiopian migrants that Houthi forces forcibly removed from territory under their control in northern Yemen in April, accusing them of spreading the coronavirus.
Detention camps are very filthy, they're disgusting. I'm gonna attach the video so everyone can see some of these people. It's just, there's feces everywhere, there's water everywhere, the toilets are overflowing, people are dropping dead, people are literally committing suicide in these detention camps. And there's an article that goes with it too, and one of these African women, when asked, she said that the guards are making fun of them, and the guards are saying something like, your government doesn't care, so why should we care? Your government doesn't care, so what are we supposed to do with you? My point of making this episode is once again talking to Africans. Traveling abroad is not the solution to what's going on in Africa. If everybody keeps running away from Africa, there will be nobody left in Africa to save Africa. And I know it sounds hypocritical, considering that I don't live in Africa. I live in America, and living in America, I get the benefits and the privileges that comes with living in America. But the thing is, I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best to speak up against the injustice in Africa as much as I can with the little privilege that I have. A lot of people from Africa who live in the West, they can't be bothered with the shit going on in Africa, and at least I try to speak up, and this is the least I can do. You know what I mean? If I had a bigger platform, if I had more power and influence, I would definitely do something, but for now, this is all I got. You know, and I always speak up against this. Please, moving away from Africa is not the solution we need. Africa, we have so much that we need. We have more than we need, but we are sleeping. We are snoozing, and the world is disrespecting us. And I've had a lot of Nigerians, you know, basically ask me, why do you care? You don't even travel with a Nigerian passport, so why do you care? At the end of the day, I'm still black, and at the end of the day, I'm still Nigerian. I'm treated like shit as well. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, black people, we are the bottom of the barrel. I've been overlooked. I've been discriminated against. I've been thought to be insignificant by a lot of people who don't even know me. People who look at me as a black person and automatically belittle me just because of the fact that I'm black. You know, having been to Asia, been to parts of Africa, been to places in Europe, been around America, you know, been to the Australias, I've seen the way people treat me strictly because of the way I'm black. The only way to fix this narrative, the only way to fix this is if we fix ourselves. You know, we need to start holding people accountable. Dear Africans, we need to collectively start holding people accountable. The people who are contributing to our own demise, the people who are contributing to our own detriment, the people who are contributing to this perpetual poverty and hurtness that we Africans have continued to face for decades and generations to come. We need to start holding them accountable, and we need to challenge people to take responsibilities to fix their shit. Because at the end of the day, nobody will fix it for us. Black people, especially Africans, have become an international laughingstock everywhere on the planet. Everybody looks down on black people. Everybody, especially when they say things so hurtful. Your government doesn't even care. Why should we care? And this is one of the reasons why people disrespect black people. I remember when I was in India and somebody told me that the only reason they respect me in India is because they think I'm Black American. If they had known that I'm Nigerian, they would disrespect me. So please, Nigerians, please, Africans, we need to start holding these people accountable. We need to start challenging these people. Stop caping for these corrupt government politicians. Stop stroking their ego. These people are embezzling billions of dollars. Billions, not millions, billions of dollars every year. Billions of dollars that could change the trajectory of your life forever. Your entire generation could benefit from these billions. Every single one of these people have seen political and government positions as a lottery, you know, an opportunity to steal and enrich themselves, as opposed to enriching the country and the state that they've been appointed to take care of. So please, we need to start holding these people accountable. We need to start challenging them to take responsibility for change, as opposed to deflecting in the name of religion or in the name of tradition. We need to start taking back what's rightfully ours, because if we don't do it, nobody else will. The white man wouldn't do it. The Asians wouldn't do it. The Muslims wouldn't do it. Jesus will not come down from heaven to change our situation. Just look at this video. I'm going to attach links down below. This video is nothing but sad and depressing. There's even a video of an African being mercilessly beaten by, I don't know if the person beating them is Indian or Middle Eastern. Doesn't really matter, Indian or Middle Eastern. These people look down on black people in general, period, especially Africans. A lot of these people believe that Africans are abominations. You know, we shouldn't exist, you know, and they try to basically wipe us off the face of the planet, you know. And this video, this black African man is just mercilessly beaten. This is how black people are treated in Asia. This is how black people are treated in China. This is how black people are treated in Saudi Arabia. You know, I've watched so many videos of black people who've been shot, murdered, raped, you know, treated as slaves. And if you don't know that slavery is still going on today in the world, where Africans are the main slaves in the world, if you don't know that, you might want to wake up. Traveling abroad, running away from Africa by fire, by force, by all means necessary is not the solution, my people. Please, Let's start holding people accountable for their mess. Let's start holding these politicians, these corrupt politicians accountable. Let's start holding people in general, anybody. Always challenge people. Always. If somebody says or does something that does not stand right by you, challenge them. And you hold them accountable. Hold them accountable for their mess and challenge them to grow. Challenge them to change and stop deflecting. If you're new to my podcast or you're new to my YouTube channel, please make sure to download, subscribe, like, and share. If you're new to my YouTube channel, please make sure to hit that bell notification so that anytime I upload a video, you'll be the very first to be notified. Thank you very much. Until next time.